Welcome back, Geekrs, to episode 4 of season 2 of the Comic Guys podcast with your hosts, Kevin and Angel, coming to you straight out of Multiverse of Geekness with a brand new episode for you every Friday. Before we get started, as always, make sure to keep up with us on our social and check us out on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I think we can get started, man. I think we can get started. How are you? And how have
You
you
didn't
been?
even say how are you. It's like let's get started. Like you just want to talk about what we're gonna talk about today. It's like
Yeah,
yo,
man.
forget about this.
Well, we took
Let's
we took
go.
like a 2 week break because we were
One
rethinking.
week.
It was 1 week or 2 weeks.
No, we only missed one episode, guys. We only missed 1 week. That was last week.
Yes.
But we're doing a lot of rebranding. So what is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what's going on right now, guys. Welcome to the Multiverse Geekness. We are revamping our channel while we still going. We don't want to put a hold on our channel just because we're revamping the channel. We're doing new logos. We're designing some merch, and we're trying to hit more of like the gaming channel. You know, we're doing a lot of things that want to create this great multiverse of geekness that we have going on now, especially with you guys, the Geekrs, and we're trying to connect, kind of like what James Gunn's trying to do, the connectivity
Yes.
of
The
having
connectivity. Yeah, man. Actually,
the connectivity.
that brings up a lot what we're gonna talk about today. So we have a lot lined up for you. We have some anime stuff coming to you, a little bit of One Piece news. Then we are gonna go right into it. We're just gonna go right into it with DC. Huge update about DC, and then we'll end with the Last of Us review. Actually, let's switch it. Let's talk about the DC update from James Gunn after we do the Last of Us review. But
Okay, yeah, we could do it that way.
let's get started, man. Tell me what's going on in anime.
Well, I've been trying to get you to watch One Piece, and I know you haven't. And I
I've been
know you
watching
you
more Bleach right now.
yes, and I know that when people see it, it's like 1,000 episodes. I'm never gonna catch up. Like, listen, you will, because it's so good that you're gonna watch more than one episode per night. But I'm excited is because first of all, the last episode, because I'm caught up on One Piece. So all those One Piece fans out there, the last episode, bro, the graphics on that fight. Whew, Kevin, man, that last fight, bro. Holy
Scale,
shit.
bro. Scale of like
10,
1 to 10.
10,
Actually,
10.5.
I got a question for
20.
you. I got a question for you. Where does Luffy line up for you against other like anime characters in terms of fighting? Who do you think would win?
Ooh.
Like against Goku, Naruto?
Well, Goku could probably blast him to bits.
Goku would beat anybody. Like
Not
Goku beats
anybody,
anybody.
but
What? No.
not
What?
anybody. No.
Who?
He's
do you?
powerful, but I don't know. I don't know who could beat him in the anime community. I don't think they have made anybody yet.
That's what I'm
Goku's
saying. In
very
the
powerful.
anime community,
In the anime community, is very hard. But if you get like a good, I tell you what, man, you get a good sword man fighting Goku, bro. I'm not saying Zoro is good enough, but I'm saying a good swordsman, bro. You could cut Goku to pieces, bro. It doesn't matter how fast he is. If you have a
his
fast
blade,
enough swordsman,
but his blade must be strong as hell. It's got to be not from Earth.
he's not bulletproof.
Oh yeah,
Is he?
Goku has gotten shot before. Yes, he has. Yes, he has actually, and he gotten up. He is bulletproof.
He got lasered by freaking Piccolo and died.
Well, that's different, bro. That's a laser from Piccolo.
Okay,
That's
okay. So it's a magic anime sword. Okay, it's from anime, so you know all the swords are
from
magical,
magic.
and just cut him to pieces, bro. I don't know who. I mean, I haven't seen. I don't know. I haven't seen a character, but Luffy, like Luffy's up there. He's more of like his fighting style is more like fuck it, I'm just gonna fight you and it's gonna punch you as hard as I can and try to knock you out. He doesn't have a specific way he fights. He was like, fuck it, I'm gonna. I mean, he's stretching, so when he does his like moves, he kind of like stretches out his hands like all the way
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
and he's like,
He's
"Come, gun bazooka!" And then he hits you with both hands at a super
so
speed because he's
so
stretched them
what?
out.
So I want to ask you this: with that, how do you think this is all going to turn out? This live action show?
I have heard. First of all, Netflix revealed the first freaking poster of One Piece. It says "Set Sail 2023." So we are getting. So if you don't want to watch the anime, you should definitely watch the live action though, because the live action is like the first arc of the anime. And just because of that, it looks great. You have the creator. See, the big difference between other animes live action to this anime is that the creator of One Piece, he cast the actors who play the characters. You know what I'm saying? He said before, he's like, Luffy's Brazilian, Sanji's from France, Zoro's Japanese. So he casted according. I think he said he went to like the different countries, but he said, you know, like the kid that plays Luffy, he's from Brazil. He's like, he passed the test to be Luffy, and he got casted, and so all the other characters. So um, you have the creator that's executive producer, and when you're an executive producer, that means your finger is
Yeah,
in it.
you're all up in
You're
there.
stirring
Yeah,
the pot. You know what I mean?
you're like all up in that sauce.
You all up in that sauce. I like the way this sauce tastes. So I
Well,
think we're gonna get a good.
we're gonna
I think we're gonna
that's
get
we're
a
gonna
good
be
adaptation.
we're gonna have that like TikTok moment, that TikTok known for like being the sexy kind of guys.
Yes,
'Cause you
but I think that having you in it, like, you know, if you're the first one that created a hamburger and you're the one that does it, it's gonna taste better than anybody else. You know what I mean? And Oda being in it, I think it's gonna give a big difference. It's kind of the same thing as what they did with The Last of Us, right? The Last of Us, and we're gonna talk about it next, is The Last of Us. They grabbed the game adaptation and put it into live action and kind of went off a little bit, but also stayed true to what they didn't go like Resident Evil. They didn't give the main character superpowers when
yeah,
she didn't have superpowers in Resident Evil, the game.
yeah. So with this live action show, like I would see it. I told you already I would see it. I don't know if I would see all 1,000 episodes because
No, no,
right
but
now
if you see the
I'm
live
because right
action, you
now
could see the live action, and the live action leads is the first arc
yeah,
of it. So, you know, for those
yep.
people that haven't not seen the anime, you could actually see. It'll be better. I'm
The live action is the
it'll
first
be
arc.
better
Yeah,
for you to, yeah, it'll be better for you to watch the live action and never seen the anime, because then it's gonna be a fresh perspective of the show compared to me that I'm already at the thousand and something episodes.
yeah.
You know
Just
what I
like you
mean?
said, with just like in The Last of Us, you know, a lot of people didn't play the game, and now a whole bunch of people are the. I think the ratings for the game of that of The Last of Us went up after the show came out.
everybody, everybody wants to everybody wants to see what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty
Well,
good.
let's get. You know what? One Piece is coming. Set sail. This 2023. One Piece is gonna be live. I can't wait. The latest episode, if you caught up, man, you guys already know what happened in the last episode. Luffy against Kaido. It was freaking amazing. I love the art. But let's cut this shit short and let's get into what we really want to talk about. Let's talk about The
We could
Last
keep
of
talking
Us.
about anime if you wanted to. Like I
The
don't care.
Last
We
of
could keep
Us.
talking about because I was gonna talk about Ichigo because
Oh,
my
okay.
main
Give me.
I
I've
had
been
a
waiting
couple
for you. Give
questions.
me.
I had a couple
Okay.
questions, and you gotta. So, so Ichigo would probably be up there. I gotta give him in probably in my top five uh anime. Like
Shit, you haven't even seen the thousand year when he
I
comes
haven't seen
back.
1,000 Year either. I haven't seen 1,000 Year.
So watch when he when you catch up. If you think Ichigo right now, Ichigo's your number five. When you see the new episodes and you see what Ichigo does, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I think this motherfucker needs to be at least third."
Yeah, Ichigo is Ichigo is pretty, especially when he calls out his blade, and then when the fucking you have,
I know what you mean, bro. It's just
yeah,
Ichigo. Ichigo is a very so Bleach is a very different anime. Like a lot of other animes, always like he doesn't care about being the best Soul Reaper. You know, like Naruto, he wants
no,
to be
no.
the Hokage. You know,
Goku
what
wants to
other?
be the best fighter ever. Like, just wants to be
Yeah,
out here.
this guy Ishigo, what I like about him is like, nah, man, you mess with my friend, you try to kill one of my friends, I'm gonna kick your ass. That's pretty
Yeah,
much what Ishigo is.
that's pretty much what he does. Yeah,
He's
yep,
like,
you're
oh,
right.
oh, you heard some, actually, you heard an innocent person, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah,
He's just a
I
nice
think,
guy, bro.
I think a live action Bleach would be dope,
You haven't seen it? It's in Netflix, bro.
and it's dope.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's not dope as fuck.
They have to redo
They
it. They're
kind
gonna
of
have.
the only thing I didn't like about it was they kind of cramped up the first arc too much. Like they just like rank.
So do you think that now? Do you think that that will mess up? Maybe. Do you think that One Piece will make that same mistake?
Mm, I mean, it's gonna be a 10 episode, and they're probably gonna cut it out of the chatting that happened in the anime. I think they're gonna try to do a little bit more action.
They're gonna do the first
Um,
arc in 10 episodes.
I don't know if it's 10 episodes. I'm not really sure how many episodes yet. I hope it's more, but maybe they'll break. They'll break. Like you know how they did Stranger Things season 4. It was like part one, and then like part one was like what, like 6 episodes, and then part two 6 other episodes. They probably could do it like that and have 12 episodes. I know I'm not really sure how many episodes. But Bleach was more like a movie than it was a series. So that's the difference. Like when you're in a movie, you have 2 hours. You have to try to cram everything you can in 2 hours. When in a series, kind of like Last of Us, it's like 1 hour. You could do so much. If
Yeah.
every episode is 1 hour, you could do a lot in 1 hour.
Whatever these directors are doing right now to tell stories like these, keep doing it because it's pretty good. So I think I don't know if you say if I gotta watch the Bleach and see how it is to see if I watch One Piece the One Piece series too. You know,
It's very different
I'm
though.
pretty
Don't
picky.
don't
I'm pretty picky with my animes, man. I'm pretty picky with my animes. You know, like
Okay, so let me tell you my story real quick before we jump into our next. So my story was like this. I am the same way. I'm very picky. I'm very picky because of the art. Like
yeah,
for me,
yes,
anime art
yes,
is for me is like I don't know why, but for me it's like I have to love the art for me to watch the anime. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? Um, it kind of has to like call me in. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And when I first started watching Luffy, remember Luffy is almost 20 years old animation, bro. It's not like it's a brand new anime.
yeah,
It's being talked about now, but it's been 20 something years. You know what I mean?
hmm,
So when it first started, it was that old school art, and the
yeah,
characters kind of look funny. You know what I'm saying? The girls look kind of funny. Everybody has different heads and stuff because some characters have like big heads with little bodies, but that's just part of the world. You know what I mean?
yeah. There's like a isn't there like a there's like a deer person with a deer head or some shit.
No, he's actually is a reindeer, and he's like a kid. He's like probably like 15. Like the reindeer's like 15. Like a little reindeer has a head, and he turns into like a big monster reindeer. That's part of his powers. So it's kind of like
See, that's fucking random.
it is fucking
I
random, but
I wonder.
that's what I first thought too. And
Oh man.
I saw the first episode. I was like, ugh, I don't know. Like the art wasn't catching. I'm like, let me give it into. I like to give at least 5 episodes into an anime. If in
Yeah,
the 5 episodes I don't want to see number 6, I'm not gonna watch it.
yeah,
Okay, so I gave it the 5 episodes, bro, and I'm like, damn, man, let me watch number 6. And then they start introducing the other characters, and then you be like, oh shit, this character is dope as fuck. Now I want to see more of this character. And then like the
yes,
other
yes.
character comes in and was like, oh shit,
That's
this
what you could.
character is
That's
dope.
so. That's what you could appreciate about One Piece.
yes, the character, the story is dope. The main character, Luffy, is just freaking hilarious and stupid. Then you have Zoro, that he's just like a badass swordsman. You got Nami, that at first you look at Nami, you be like, she is not waifu material when you first look at her, and then later on during you kind of like, damn, she's waifu material. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for everybody that knows One Piece, they understand what I'm saying. Like when you start watching it, bro, I cried. This is the anime that I have cried, literally tears coming out of my eyes. So
You've
many
cried
in
in this
this.
one,
I
man.
have cried. I have cried with One Piece more than once, bro.
No way.
More
More
than
than
once,
once.
bro. That's how deep you get into the story, how deep you kind of like feel with the characters. And that's another thing about that I look for is how can you capture me liking these characters so much?
Damn, yo, Netflix has a lot of to do to make you cry. Then they're gonna if it's not gonna be good unless they make Angel cry. So Netflix, make
Yes.
sure that you bring on a good One Piece show. Make my guy here
Matter of
cry. He
fact, the
needs to
first
see it.
arc made me cry one part, and I hope they do that part correctly. And if they made me cry in live action, bro,